So good morning everyone and welcome to our second full day here at Disney's Vero Beach Resort. We are up here very early because we are heading down to the beach to go check out and talk to the turtle experts and maybe see if some baby turtles are hatching this morning. So we're getting everything together, getting our long sleeves on, not the deal so we don't have to worry about some museums, and then we're going to post a bug spray around the space that's still available. So we've got a lot of plans though today. We got some kayaking, more swimming, another full day here at Disney's Vero Beach Resort. If you haven't done so, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this on the video, and let me know in the comments, have you ever been to Vero Beach Resort? If you haven't done so, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, leave a like on this on the video, and let me know in the comments, have you ever been to Vero Beach Resort? Another reason we wanted to come out here so early in the morning is because look at the sunrise. That is impressive. So we're currently just waiting for the expert. Usually the expert will show up around 7 o'clock. We're kind of hoping maybe there are turtles this morning or somewhere, or they have like maybe some with them. I mean, the hope is, but we'll have to see what they have because they should be showing up around 7 o'clock, and then they'll be out here around 7:15 because they'll answer some questions. They'll talk about some things. It looks like they're down at that end. Possibly looks like they may have had some down there.
This was not it for her last night. But we do have 3 different species of sea turtles that lay in our beach resort area. So we have first of the leatherback, which is very rare. They are just massive, massive turtles, over 1,000 pounds. They're very rare. We only get a handful on our beach each year, but they just look like big ATVs coming out of the water. They're just huge. And then we have the most prolific, which is the loggerhead right here. Look at the track. You guys can move around it. It's okay if you want to see it better. When they move with an alternating gait, so you can see kind of how her forward strokes look like little comets, and they're alternating. So that's how we're able to tell this is a loggerhead. The leatherback, similar, but they are just not. So the leatherback track is probably like 6 feet across, so there is no mistaking when we come out on the beach and we come across a leatherback track. That is what we have. The other species, we're doing what we call turtle CSI. So we're looking at the track, determining what species it is, and then we're following it up and determining if she nested or not. So we know from the track, loggerhead and no nest. And our other species is the green sea turtle. So they are a little bit bigger and they walk like this. So their tracks are very nice and even and parallel. And a lot of times they drag their tails, so there's a little tail drag in the middle that we're able to see. That's normally. A lot of times we have turtles that have liver injuries, or sometimes loggerheads come up. Depending on the sand, it's very deep, so they look flashy, and there's a barnacle on their shell, so it kind of looks like green. So we're relying on all of the information, what nests look like, to kind of just help us determine. So that is helpful to people.
So we learned some interesting things about the turtles afterwards. So the first thing we saw this morning was the like the outline of that where that turtle was. That was actually a loggerhead turtle, had come up, turned around, and went back into the ocean, so it did not lay any eggs. But what we found out is that the reason why it's so important that you do not mess with the turtles when they hatch is because when the beach they're at actually leaves a huge imprint on them. And what tends to happen afterwards is that they come back to this beach for the rest of their life. For females, it takes 20 to 25 years before they can start hatching eggs or start laying eggs. But pretty much turtles that are laying eggs right now were born at this resort. Were born at this resort. And at this beach, and they've come back to this beach every time, and they will continue coming to this beach for the rest of their lives. So that was a pretty interesting thing. I didn't understand that. It said something about the magnetic pool. It's how they get imprinted, and they always come back all the time. So if you come into Wind Grill, this is their breakfast menu. They have a muffin, a croissant, breakfast burrito. They have a ham, egg, cheese bagel, impossible breakfast sandwich, Wind breakfast bowl, Wave breakfast bowl, French toast sticks, breakfast flatbread. Then they do have a kids menu and additional items. But per usual, it's their stuff. And then they do usually have like muffins and everything. You can see the double chocolate muffin is a huge hit. Blueberry muffin, they got an apple muffin. They do have all their cupcakes still out. So they do have stuff out here, and then your drinks and everything as well. So the reason why I say, if you want to bring stuff to make stuff, don't really buy it here, because the bacon is $15 for a pound. Half gallon's $4. A block of cheese is $6. Butter is $4. Cream cheese is, but then you have the small ones that are complimentary. So house-made yogurt, sides, fruit. Yeah, kind of would be good if you want to make stuff. You might want to take it. Also, then you have then you can buy donuts if you like. They do have gluten-free oatmeal, some small single-serve cereal, more oatmeal, cookies, frosted flakes, and all that stuff. So they do have things if you want to buy and take to the room. But honestly, I'm very much the person that says if you want to cook in your room, bring food from the store. After having some breakfast from Wave and Market Grill, we're now heading over to the beach access because we're going to go meet up with, I think his name's Tito, and we are going to go do the double kayak. So you guys maybe notice you guys are on the GoPro because we're going to take you out with us and show us our experience. Maybe hopefully getting to see some sea life. He does say that going out at the time we're going, we have a really good chance to see some turtles, maybe some manatees. Kayla said once her and her mom came out and they actually saw a seal. So hopefully we can see something good out there. He's still talking to the guy who walked up to him. Oh yeah.
Hopefully you guys can see how pretty one is.
The water feels great. I was we'll kind of take it little by little at a time. You'll see what I did with my hand out, strapped to myself. I think he wanted to leave it just in case anyone else buys a single. So what ended up happening is he didn't have the double kayak available for us because it's taking in water, and so he couldn't. He said if we took it out, we'd have to come back 30 minutes later and then have to go back out. And he said it also could get kind of heavy. So what he gave us instead was he gave me a paddleboard, a stand-up paddleboard, and he gave Kayla a single kayak. So we're kind of doing right now. I got you guys on the handle, but what I have actually is luckily with the with this, I can actually clip you guys to me so you guys saw our journey out to kind of out here. But he also said we don't really have a time limit because of it, so it's kind of nice. I gotta catch up with Kayla real quick. it's all good. I was like, got halfway out, I was like, I probably should ask if he had one, but. Oh yeah, it works out great.
You good, Nick?
Got done with that. We were out there for about 45 minutes. It's tough with the stand-up paddleboard because of like the currents and everything. So it was a little bit hard. Kayla started feeling kind of nauseous, and so but Tito, the guy there, said that we can actually come back at any time. Today, tomorrow, the rest of our trip, and he'll let us go back out again. He'll let me try the kayak, and then if he has the new, because they have a brand new double kayak coming in, it's supposed to be in before the weekend, and it didn't get it here yet, so he said if it comes in, he'll let us take it out for a spin, so that we could try it out. The other thing also, I'm going to get rid of the baseball cap. I'm actually going to go down to the gift shop, and I'm going to go get one of the big DVC hats, because I really like that, because I think it'll help protect my face a lot more, my neck, and everything else, and also it just looks really cool, and I feel like I could maybe wear that while I go out to kayak a little bit later, so, but, if you guys are curious, it's kind of the look we get from our room. So we were supposed to get a, ocean view, and we did get an ocean view. It's just those dunes are in the way right now, so it's no big deal. I like our little spot. I do really want to stay in those right there, which is the cottages. Those are the 3-bedroom grand villas here. That's the only rooms we've not stayed in yet. We've not stayed in a 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom. We've stayed in a deluxe studio in the inn. So we really want to stay in one of those, but it's impossible to find those available. And they're really expensive, so you need like a bunch of other people to go with you. So maybe one day down the road. So I feel like I've reached peak pinnacle Florida life, because I have decided to buy one of like the beach hat, like the straw hats, and this thing is nice. Mostly because it's like it covers everything, so I feel like I'm actually getting protection from the sun. So we're currently walking out to the beach. I'm gonna help my mom, Kendall, Kayla, and my dad when he gets here set up, and help them set up a little bit with all their stuff, and then I'm probably gonna head back to the room and rest for a little bit and do some homework and other things. Look how colorful, look how blue the water is right now. Literally, we were out here yesterday and the water was not even close to this color whatsoever. Now look at it, it is like crystal blue almost. Time to go get back into the ocean for a little bit, because it's very refreshing. Right now if I stand on the sand, it's very hot, so pretty much any way I can to avoid getting sunburned, I'm doing it. Hi. Got it.
You're coming?
Oh, not my hat.
We're used with you. The nice smell of sunscreen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, the smell of sunscreen.
It doesn't just stay under salt right here.
It's not as quite as shelly.
You're gonna have to go save her.
Yeah, she's gonna go right into the edge, isn't she?
I can't swim. Go.
We needed our little. Yeah, it's okay. The farther out you go, the more likely it is. Can you touch Bill?
She probably not gonna be able to touch. I think it's like right where I'm at. Probably gonna be where she's gonna be touching the most.
Hey, have you been keeping track of?
I looked at my dad.
So I ended up not doing the kayaking right now because Tito, the guy who pretty much has been here forever, is actually packing up a little bit earlier. He's got to go take care of something somewhere else, because he is not part of the Disney company. He is part of Tides Sports, and they're the ones who provide all the equipment for him, and that's the one who said that if he ends up getting the double kayak, he'll let us try it out first. Since the one he has right now actually is leaking, kind of like taking on water. In about 30 minutes you have to come back to get more water anyway, so, or you have to come back to drain it out anyway. So, but I'm gonna meet with my dad, get him into the room. I think we'll hang out on the beach for a little bit before I go take a small break. So we ended up coming over to this crab shack place that we ended up finding online, so the crab stop right here, and it was amazing. It was just so good. Like, the menu was super extensive. There were so many good things on it. The only thing they said they didn't have was blue crab the when we were here this night, but we also did come right before they did close, so we do apologize that we were kind of there. But if you want to read the story, you can see it right there. You can see it's right on the edge of the water right here, kind of in one of the areas off to the side where you actually have people who do fish off these piers, where people will launch their boats and everything. This is a cute little shack, but then the food itself, when I tell you the amount of butter that was at the bottom of these bowls was absolutely insane. So here's kind of the aftermath, kind of what we got through. The food was so good. They even gave us a whole bucket just for the food. The only downside to this was that the flies were terrible. What we did find out is that we took if we took one of the bowls and put some of the carcass or the leftover meat, we put it off to this table off to the side next to us. It actually helped out. So I definitely recommend checking out the crab stop if you're going to be at Disney's Vero Beach. Very good seafood. So it's about 10 o'clock at night, and after we got back from eating at the Crab Shack, we played another round of Mario Party. So now what we're actually going to do, because it's about 10:15 at night, we want to head to the public pier that's right next to us and maybe see if we can maybe see some turtles going on. It is raining right now, so I don't have any high hopes right this minute. Yeah. Now the thing about it is that we don't have like the red red light that they require to be able to see it. If you have a normal, yeah. When we come back in August, we're going to bring them again. The red light is better off for... You got to go this way, Kayla. You got to go by the campfire. The red light is what you're supposed to use to see them. It won't scare them off. If you use a regular light, it will scare off the turtles, and they won't lay any eggs. So we're going to try to be really careful. If we see anything, I'm going to have to turn off the screen to the camera as well. So we're actually going to go over to the pier for Vero Beach, because we just don't trust if there's anyone over at the public beach space. Plus, like, they have the little lights and everything, so we might be able to see them. We're kind of hoping maybe there'll be one out there, but I'm not holding my breath for tonight because there's no moon out. So kind of when you're walking around the resort, you guys see how there's like a yellow tint to everything. That's these yellow lights, because any other lights can actually scare up turtles. That's why they tell you if you're in the inn but you're in an ocean facing view, you need to turn your lights off and put your shade up so you don't scare off the turtles so they can come out and nest. But you see, as you come around the corner right here, you have the pool. You see how they have all the yellow lights as well. They have one white light, which I'm kind of surprised by, but whew, it's very dark. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see anything. So you guys can't see it, but it is pitch black out here. Like, literally, I am pointing you guys at the water. We're right on the pier right here, and I can't see. You guys can't see anything. Like, even the resort, you can barely see right now. So it's dark. That's why having the infrared light's great. I'm not sure if they'll come out because of the lightning and everything. So we're kind of giving it a few minutes to see if maybe they show up. We did put on our bug spray for the no-see-ums just so we don't get bit. Alright, kind of a bust on the seeing if there's any turtles coming out, like some female turtles coming up to lay any eggs. So nothing out tonight. I pretty much will say that if it does get to be like 3 in the morning or something, and I'm up, I may throw on my clothes and sneak out and grab Kayla, and we may try to come out and see if there's anything. But I think you have a better chance of seeing them in the middle of the night, like middle of the night, not like right now, and then see if there's anything. But oh well, it is what it is. It's one of those things that if you get to see them, great. If not, I mean, we know they're there. Oh, something also really cool that happened to us is that we missed out on coming out to see Tour de Turtle, because every time Kayla called, they really couldn't give us their information, but then when we get here, they had a giant board that had everything. Well, today we were talking to 2 managers here at Vero Beach, and they were talking to Kendall, they were talking to me and Kayla. We kind of made a comment about how we missed out on Tour de Turtle, and so what they did is they asked for the last name of the room, and they sent us a little package that had a stuffed sea turtle. Kendall really likes Beauty and the Beast, so they gave her 3 pins and a handwritten note to us for saying sorry for us missing out on Tour of the Turtle. So I felt like it was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that. It's like old Disney magic there again. And I mean, every cast member here has been absolutely amazing. It's why if we like coming here so much, it reminds us of like old early 2000 Disney. It's just really good. Plus the resort's just really cute. Alright, now that we are walking back to the room, we're almost back to the room, we are going to call it from our second day here at Disney's Vero Beach Resort. It was a really, really good day out once again. Today was kind of one of those days, though, where it was a lot of swimming, a lot of relaxing, not much happening. We did get up early. We saw the conservation cast members out here, so we were able to check out some stuff with them, so to learn a little bit about the loggerhead that actually tried to come out earlier. Then got to do the paddleboard. The cast member there, Tito or Tino, he said that we can come back anytime, and especially if they do have the second two-person kayak available, he'll let us use it, and pretty much he won't make us charge it again. So, but if not, then he does have the other kayak. I will go out on that kayak. So, and then we got to go over to the craft shack, have some dinner over there, which was very, very good. Very good. The only downside was being outside, lots and lots of flies. But besides that, the food was fantastic. Had some really cool views and everything else. But as we make our way back up to the room, we are going to go ahead and turn in for the night, unless I randomly jump in to show you guys any turtles we may see if we get in the middle of the night. So, but with all that being said, if you guys enjoyed this adventure, make sure you check out all of our other Disney adventures. They're right here. Like I said, about 200 plus other videos. And if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to the channel and leave a like on this video. So with all that being said, as we do head off to go get some must-deserved rest, we'll see y'all tomorrow for day 3 here at Disney Vero Beach Resort.